Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
goes, it's Grumpy Vlogger Live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Grumpy Vlogger Show. Hello, Joe. Hey, dummy. Wait a minute, I thought you were the dummy. Yeah, I thought you were. Anyways, we're going to bring in our other co-host in just a minute, but I'm going to just want to say hi. Happy Labor Day. Yeah, happy Socialism Day, everyone. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, anyways. Hey, I heard you were running for president. Yeah, I am. But who would vote to put a dummy in the White House? You have to ask. Anyways, I'm putting old Joe up, so at least I know what he's going to say. Anyways, guys, I promise not to do a rant. I'm going to bring in my co-host. I know that was pretty piss poor ventriloquism, but hey, you get what you pay for here. It's free, right? All right, let's bring in none other than the man who knows everything about politics but doesn't pay attention to it anyways. Here we go. None other than Mr. Art Carlson.
Woohoo! Great to be here.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Lazy. I haven't done nobody did a show yesterday, so I had the whole day off. So,
cool.
you know, what the heck? I just took it easy. I didn't watch any shows.
Well, yesterday I got a new gadget.
That weekend. What the hell just happened to?
I don't know what happened. You're glitchy today. I got a smart controller. Yeah.
Okay.
Got that Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted you like my picture. Yeah. Oh, and did you know there was an exciting college football game Saturday? Yes, the UCLA Trojans beat the Oregon State Beavers.
Okay.
That was
heads up.
Great penetration.
Yeah, just heads up, everyone. We seem to be experiencing some internet problems, and yeah, I got a new router, and now it's not working. So it looks like guys, just hang tight for a little bit.
Okay, we'll hang out. I'll say hello to everybody. Hey, Greg, Oz by Drone, Jody Drone Shot, Mike B, aka the Drone Ranger. Good to see you, and Troy, Big Water UAV Solutions, and then we have Trevor Fuss, all the way from down under, Jaybird Drones. And then we have Drone Life RC, Okie Tom, Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk. And Okie Tom was another winner this week. He was the big toffee winner.
Okay. All right. So are we doing okay? Yeah, I didn't get the one you said, Greg. I haven't had any problems until tonight. So hey, let's bring in live from Wyoming.
Hey.
There you go.
Hey. Good to see you, Ron.
How you guys doing?
Doing all right.
Well,
I don't know how
doing
good
pretty good until a few minutes ago.
Oh, don't worry about it. Can't be any worse than mine. Is it doing okay?
Yeah, you look great.
Yeah, you look great. You look great. Better than I do right at the moment, I think.
Let me show you around the ranch here a little bit. Oops.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go. Wrong button. All right. You're facing back.
Better trim those nose hairs, Ron.
What's that?
Better trim those nose hairs.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a place where I work here in Wyoming. I don't know whether you can see out there. There's a bunch of turkey right there in the field.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Let me put you on full screen.
And here's the ranch. There's our cabins over here. And
awesome.
This is the main lodge here.
Oh, nice.
And then big driveway. Here's the barn. Getting ready here at sunset. Just had a really, really good dinner.
Awesome.
That is a nice place, Ron. That's
very
nice.
Here. Yeah.
So, are you doing guide work there right now?
Yeah, tomorrow morning. Yep.
Okay. What are you out looking for?
Antelope tomorrow. Did antelope hunting. We've been deer hunting, elk hunting. Yeah, it's been a. Let me see. Make sure I hit the right button here.
You know, yeah. Let me put you back to regular. Hey, I got a question. You know, because you do that. Do you hunt there as well, or you just strictly guide?
Do I do what? You're kind of.
Do you? I don't know what the hell's going on with my internet. Do you hunt, or do you just strictly guide?
I hunt once in a while. Now that I'm going to be moving here, I'm going to start hunting.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say, do you have to buy an out-of-state license, or?
Oops. Ah, crap. Uh-oh. There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
So when you yeah, you better stick to guiding. Anyways, yeah, when you hunt, do you have to buy an out-of-state license, or how does that work for you?
I have to, yeah. And even though I'm soon to be a resident, according to the Fish and Game, I will not be a resident till a year from now. So,
okay. Yeah. All right.
But everything will be so much cheaper a year from now.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece of property. Oh my gosh.
So you'll be moving. Is this where you put in the bid for the house?
Yeah, I'm about 10 minutes down the road. Yeah.
Ooh,
okay.
Cool.
So did you? Has it gone through? Did the appraisal go through, or do you know yet?
The appraisal. When's the 8th? Is that Tuesday or Wednesday?
I believe it's Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yep. That's when the appraisal is. So I'm crossing my fingers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good luck.
We'll keeping them crossed for you too. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just we just had dinner, and I'm not going to stay up very long. 3 o'clock comes real early.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. Well, the chances are when.
Go ahead.
I was going to say the chances are when you get up, I'll still be up. So I'll be thinking about you as I go to sleep.
Okay. Maybe I should call you. Didn't I butt dial you or something one time?
You did, yes, yeah, you did.
Stupid morning of 30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like what the hell?
I think you were in my pocket. It's like I heard this voice.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I just called Lloyd.
Yeah, you did. It's like, what the hell's he calling that time of day for?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody but my cousin knows you don't call me before noon. My kids, all my friends. But I got one cousin now that he's retired. He thinks nothing of calling at 9:30 in the morning. Like he says, "Am I disturbing you?" I said, "No, I was asleep. You weren't disturbing me at all." I don't think he understands sarcasm,
Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful evening, too. It was a little hot today.
What was the temperature up there today?
It was in the low 90s.
Same here.
Hell.
Yeah.
We were 89 for our high today.
I think it's supposed to be hot the rest of the week, so.
Yeah, I suspect. Yeah, it's currently 84 degrees at 7:08. So yeah, but yeah. So we're having closer to normal fall temperatures starting, but I understand it's supposed to heat back up probably later in the week and stay hot for I don't know another week and stuff. Eat more possum. Welcome to the show.
Eat more possum. Good to see.
Yeah.
Then we have Chris Sunrise Water Media.
Oh, okay. I didn't see
I'll
him
walk
drop in.
walk towards
and-
the house. I don't know if I'll lose signal or not.
You mean they don't have Wi-Fi in the house?
They do. I'm
Oh.
actually using the Wi-Fi outside, but it's not the best. Let me turn the camera around. All right.
Ah, there we go.
Ooh,
Oh, that is nice.
nice.
Yeah.
I like this archway here.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
There's
reminds
one like
me
that.
of where is that? Jackson Hole?
Jackson Hole,
Jackson
yeah.
Hole. I
Yeah.
was going to say Jackson Hole because I remember going up to Jackson Hole and spending the. We always spend a night there on our way to Yellowstone, and
Yeah.
when we left out of Denver.
Mm.
So, because we'd leave after my dad got off work, so we wouldn't drive real late, and
Right.
yeah. So I remembered stopping at Jackson Hole, and they had several arches like that around Jackson Hole.
Mhm.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
looks like now. That was back
Yeah,
a
this is
lifetime
the,
ago.
Oh,
Here's
cool.
the sun porch, kind of where we come in, and everybody kind of removes their shoes here, and but Ralph does all his
Okay,
own
Tater.
taxidermy.
Wow,
And,
that's
wow.
great.
Yeah. Nice kitty.
Yep.
There's
Yeah,
a
it
nice
looks like
buck
he's.
here.
Mhm.
That's a
Oh
bruiser.
wow. Yeah, man.
But then take you in the lodge here real quick.
Your shoes off. No alcohol.
Oop, everybody's.
Oh boy. Wow.
Mr.
That
Grizzly.
doesn't
wow.
scare you at night. I don't know what would.
I always think of Roadhouse when I see a big bear like that.
Yes.
Where the guy,
Yeah.
where the
Exactly.
Yeah.
bear fell on me.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that episode.
Mhm.
That's my favorite scene out of that whole movie. I think
Mm.
is when
Yeah.
that is funny. Yeah.
Yeah. But just to give you a quick idea of inside the lodge here, it's beautiful. So, but, and you.
Jim.
Oh,
So,
good.
deer, they shed their antlers, right?
They do.
First time I heard that, I thought they said they shit their antlers. Boy, that'd be pretty painful.
Yeah, that wouldn't feel too good. But
No.
Yeah! That's why they bugle like that.
Yeah, well, that's elk. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the elk.
There's just another view of the property, down
Yeah.
below. So
That is gorgeous country. It's beautiful
Yeah, it
country in
is.
the early fall and in the late spring. But
yeah,
after the end of October until about the end of March, I don't want to live up there. It's too
Yeah.
friggin' cold. Got too much snow. But okay.
well, anywho, I just thought I'd check in and say hi real quick.
Well, I'm glad you did. You always bring us oh, there's Northeast Drone Productions. Hello,
Yeah.
Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Wow. Being honored. I guess nobody's working today.
Yeah.
Wonder why. Oh, wait a minute. He's in Australia. It wouldn't make any difference. So did you do, Ron, did you do any cooking out today, or did they do anything like that up there, or what'd you do?
Oh, we had they always, all the guides eat here. Never a bad meal here in 5 years.
Wow.
Always good
Yeah,
food.
Yeah, I was almost jealous. I heard Johnny Drone Flyer talking about all the stuff they fixed up today for everybody that came through and helped, down there in Louisiana. And
Yeah.
he was talking about the hamburgers, and I'm going, God, I'm getting hungry.
Oh, and how
Matt
about the
says he's just
crayfish
lazy.
etouffee?
Yeah. You heard? So did you watch that live stream too, or did you catch it in replay?
I caught a little bit in replay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sitting there thinking, man, that bag of potato chips I just ate just isn't as good as some good old fashioned ham. I miss grilled hamburgers, and I just too lazy to grill them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you guys want to see something? Holy smokes! On Jim's channel, last Tuesday, it's between the 28 and the 31-minute mark.
Right.
They had somebody had heard about this video and they found it and they played it. These chuckleheads were down in Florida, apparently brand new to drones.
Yep.
Obviously don't know the rules, and they were hovering a spark right above this gator. This gator jumped up and grabbed it and chomped into it, and then bit into that lipo battery.
Right. Yeah.
That
See
gator
now,
was
yes.
like a dragon. He was breathing all this smoke out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wait till Fish and Game get a hold of that.
Oh yeah. If they find out who that is, they're going to tear them up. They're going to tear them
We'll light
a new
'em
one
up.
because.
Yeah.
And hello, Dre. Glad you're here.
Hey, Dre.
You know, I don't have any real rants tonight. I mean, I could, but I've got a couple things I'm going to talk about. But I'm just I'm taking it easy. So, but
well, I just got a new toy that I'll show Ron.
Yeah, let me put you. There you go.
Yeah, look at that.
Smart controller.
Smart controller. Yeah.
Didn't you trade somebody something for that?
Yep. My Autel Evo.
That's the one that Sean gave you, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For drowning your
yeah, Mavic Air.
Mavic Air, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, like
so I gotta go learn how
Chris
to
was
use
asking,
this.
Did Jim get in some sort of copyright trouble for the Gator video?
I think he did.
I don't know.
Got a copyright claim or something.
Yeah, claim. Yeah, I got a copyright claim because I played a couple videos from. Oh God, who was it? It was someone that was at Minefield, and I played a couple of their videos.
Really?
Yep. Even though I had permission to do it, the guy said, "Yeah, go ahead and show this video." And I, okay.
Well, he would have had to. He would have had to have put the claim in himself. I would have thought.
I don't know. I think it's kind of an algorithm or something.
Really?
Where their program says, "Hey, there's this video. It's being shown on this guy's live stream."
Yeah, all you got to do. Yeah, Dre.
Now that's a claim. I won't.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Eat More Possum. EMP.
Yeah. Dre says I was right, so I take it about the copyright, because I'm thinking all you got to do if it's just a claim, all you got to do is protest it. Hey, the owner gave me permission to use this. The only thing is if he was playing music, and
that might have been it.
What you do is you go in and look and see who actually made the claim. Yeah, someone had to file a claim. So yeah. If it's on the music, if it's not from the guy, but if it's the music, like I play stuff on here that's either from Wirecast or from some of it comes from Epidemic, and some of it comes from good God Almighty, I can't think what I use for my Power Director. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I got, and it's Shutterstock. Power Director, all of their stuff comes from Shutterstock. Well, they also have Pixel something or another. Pixels, I think, is what it's called. And so if I use any of those on somebody else's channel, that's why I'm always careful now not to play certain sounds or whatever. Now, all my sound effects, they've all been modified. They're all my sound effects now. So HDMI out to your TV, then plug a mouse into the USB or a keyboard. Oh, okay. Oh, he's talking about your smart controller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta learn
So-
all the cool stuff. You know, you get edit video with this too.
Oh, yeah. That's what I've heard.
It's like
Wait,
a,
boy, I'm gonna
it's like PC.
skedoodle here. I
All
gotta
right.
go get my 4-wheeler ready for tomorrow, and
All right.
I gotta get up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
feel
get
your
up at
pain.
3:30, so I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I go to sleep at 4.
Oh,
This morning I went to sleep at 5. I could not get to sleep, and
wow.
it's like,
You're up late.
oh, yeah, I was up real late for me, and it's probably going to be another late night because Judy's been sleeping on and off today, so she'll probably be all wound up by come about 10 o'clock when I'm ready to go to sleep. She said, "Oh, will you run up the store and get me something for supper?" No. That's the only good thing about COVID is a lot of the stores shut down at 10 o'clock. So if she asks for something after 10 o'clock, hey, there's stores shut down. I can't go. Oh, okay.
Yep.
And I'm going to
You
keep
need to
telling her
tell
that
her,
until she
"Sucks to
figures
be
it out.
you."
Well, I said, you guys,
All right.
guys have a good night, boy. Thank you for
Okay,
having me.
good night, Ron.
Oh, you're always welcome, Ron. You're always welcome.
And well, thank you guys very much, and everybody in the chat. Have a good night and happy Labor Day. And
Happy Labor Day,
we
and
will
be
catch
safe.
y'all maybe next week.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Cool.
All right. And you
Bag
be
a
safe
big
out
one.
there,
Yeah.
Ron.
Always do.
All right. Okay.
Okay,
All right, you
guys.
take
Thanks
care.
again.
All right. Bye
Bye.
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 It's always nice to have Ron. He always brings he either brings in some good video clips or a lot of times he does like this. He comes in with the live and
Mm-hmm.
but anyways, I one of the things I was going to talk about, my new Wi-Fi mesh system. But after that little spinny whatever thing is, I'm not too sure I want to discuss it now. But plus, I upgraded. I got rid of my cable television because I wasn't watching it. I do everything on my Fire Stick or through an app of some sort. So I just discontinued that, and
I'll save you a
bumped my.
shitload of money.
Well, yeah, I'm saving $135 a month,
Yeah.
and I bumped my speed up to 1 gig. Now that's 1 gig down. It's only like, 60
Yeah.
60 up and 60 megs up. But
Yeah.
and I went
I've
with
got
a
800. And I
right.
get about 18 up.
Yeah. Well, I've been depending on where I'm at in the house, and the thing I like is I love my mesh system because before what happened is I had a Wi-Fi extender here in the office. Okay. And and it shot straight through into the living room, and which is where my main Wi-Fi, it comes in the living room, which is where the cable comes in. So I just wasn't getting always good connectivity, and obviously I was having problems, but that was cable, that wasn't the Wi-Fi. That was the we've had problems with cable this week because, well, one, everybody's off right now, and two, we had some bad storms come through over the weekend. So
Mm-hmm.
so we lost cable for a while, and it's been sketchy the last couple of
Right.
days, but I got the Linksys.
Yeah,
Get the box.
Linksys is good.
Well, that's what I've had. This is, and I probably did an overkill, but let me turn the box up.
Yeah.
Let me put myself on full frame too, so I can show this a little better. I'm not really prepared. I didn't know what I was going to do tonight, and I thought, well, a little show and tell. But this is it's got 3 mesh towers. They're all the same. They've got 4. Let's see if it shows it. It doesn't. Yeah, it's got 4 Ethernet ports on each one of them, so I can have everything hardwired into these. And this uses the new what is it? Well, it'll get up to 4.2 gigabytes per second in the house. and it's got it uses the new Wi-Fi 6. So, and it covers 8,100 square feet. My house is only 2,000, so I've got a little overkill. So, and it was reasonably priced. Great. Oops, let me do that. There we go. Greg recommended another one. They didn't have. Yeah, it's Wi-Fi 6.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually coming out with a new Wi-Fi 6.1, I think, but Wi-Fi 6 is just now. The good thing is my new iPad uses Wi-Fi 6, so I'm getting really clear. And what happened a few minutes ago, I have no clue because it's not glitching now. So, but yeah, it's, it was simple to plug in. I just, named it. Actually, I gave it the name of my old router, same name, same password. So when I fired it up, and I fired up the first one in the living room, then I moved in here, or I moved into the bedroom next, which is the furthest one away, set it up, and then came back and set the one up in the office because I had to crawl under the desk. So I was saving it for last. And I did that Saturday. So I've been real happy with it. I'm getting, yeah. How many of you guys are getting spam messages on your messenger, or like your phone messages? I've been getting them. I usually get a link to a porn site. I just got one from somebody who says, you better stop sending these. And it's like, I'm not sending them, buddy. So somebody is sending these out, and then they put in 20 phone numbers, and you got to go in and block all the phone numbers.
Oh boy. Nope, I haven't gotten those. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually they're to sex sites. So, like, I'll send them to you, Art, if you need them. Yeah, it's a mesh system. I should have got an extender. I had an extender actually, and I didn't like the system. It was because the extender. Recovery One said he got
Yeah.
she got a fake message from AT&T
Yeah, I
and
get those
Amazon.
too.
Yeah,
Not in
yeah, I do
Messenger,
too.
but in my email.
Well, I get them an email, and I get them. I haven't been getting those from Messenger, but I've been getting these messages, and then somebody gets irate because they're getting, quit sending these. Well, hey, I'm not sending them, buddy. So, and I complained when I went to AT&T the other day about it, and so,
Mm-hmm.
I just realized. Remember, folks, if you're looking at the chat, remember to have it in live chat, which I forgot to do.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, Jody, it's a mesh system. I should have got an extender. Uh, uh, the one for $100, like 2 miles. Yeah, I had one, and again, I wasn't happy with it, and because with the extender, for some reason, I had, when I went to set it up, they wanted me to put the extension on. It didn't just transfer over. Anyways, I went this route. I probably should have gone a better route, but I'm real happy with it. Other than what just happened earlier, and that seems to have solved it seems to. My music worked for a change again.
Oh, yes, it did. That was good.
And
And you sound great.
oh, good, 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 good. So yeah, I went through, and what I do is before the show, I set up a test. I have a test stream on, I set it to private. I go in there and give it a quick rundown to see if it's going to work. Uh,
Good
and
idea.
then I log out of that, and then I just sit there for a little bit.
Delete
When it
it.
gets closer time, yeah, I delete it. Well, it automatically, once you leave, because I go live with it, but it's in
Oh.
private. Once you go live and you come out, it automatically deletes it. I set up, and I got
Oh.
another one for next week.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah, well, that's the only place I go, Jody, is in the house. I just, I don't have a shop to go out to. Well, I do, but it's too hot out there, so I'm not gonna go out there. But
Yeah.
I was going to touch on a couple of things. Did you see Oz by Drone Friday night?
Yes, I caught it.
Okay, the guest that he had on there, the from Advanced Aircraft Company, Bill
Oh,
Fredericks.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, we were teasing before the show and after the show about him being a Marine, and he was giving me a hard time about being Air Force. It's just a thing between the Marines and the Air Force. We always,
Yep.
Or the Air Force and the Navy, either one.
Yep.
But he was talking, and we discussed a little bit. And Greg had to go over into Discord so he could draw and set up for the winner of his
that
No Limit
board.
Drones. Yeah, board for
Yeah.
No Limit Drones. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so he just left it running so Bill and I could talk, and we talked, and we talked a little bit about the fiasco in Afghanistan, and he had deployed to Afghanistan, and he was telling me about his interpreter that he had gotten hold of him when this started happening, and his interpreter is here in the States. He came back about 2 years ago, but after he came back, his father was killed.
Oh.
And then if I remember this right, he got his interpreter, and interpreter got his immediate family, his wife and kids out, but he didn't he didn't get out his brothers and sisters. And the brothers were, when the Taliban came through the town just here a while back, the brothers left. They hid out and or took off for parts unknown, and then one of them, I think, came back and has since been murdered or executed, and the two others, they haven't heard from him. They think they've been executed too.
Oh.
And but what's even worse, and what was probably the most heartbreaking part, and is probably the part they don't talk about enough in the news, is there were sisters left there, and they have resigned themselves to being sold off as sex slaves to the Taliban warriors and to be raped every day. They're going to be married off as reward to the Taliban warriors, and they know that's their fate. And I only bring that up just because we talked about it, and it really makes you think about what's going on over there. We gripe about having things rough here, but when you hear about that kind of stuff, hello, Chris Hope, how you doing? I sent you a link if you feel like coming in. But if you don't, that's okay. Because I don't know how long we're going to run the show. It's just see how it works, how things go. But so I wanted to touch on that. It's just kind of a prelude to what else I wanted to talk about for a few minutes. And did you hear about the congressman that actually went to Afghanistan to get people out?
No, I didn't.
Yes, his name is Mark Wayne Mullen. He went. It started out. He didn't go there. His intentions were not to go. They needed somebody to sponsor it. There was a group of, he had constituents calling and trying to get out, and he contacted some groups and some tier one operatives, put together an independent organization, put together a rescue plan to go in and get these people, but they weren't getting any cooperation from the State Department, and they needed to have that. So it come down to the end of it. He says, I didn't do it to be a cowboy or to be a show off. He says, who in their right mind would go into Afghanistan right now? He says, he says, what it come down to is they felt that I would be of benefit to them to be on the aircraft when they needed to get clearance through the State Department.
Right.
And so he actually went in there. He says, listen, these were, tier one operatives. He says, we're talking Delta Force, Army Rangers, Spec Ops,
SEALs.
All SEALs. Yeah. He says, this is a band that has put together this team. He says, the only reason I will not pretend that I had anything to do with anything other than I was there making the calls. They needed me to make the calls. And he says, he goes on to say that they couldn't get clearance. Hello, Mr. JRCs. They couldn't get clearance from the State Department. And he called Tajikistan or whatever that is, the next
Tajikistan.
He called him. He called the ambassador there and said, is there anything you can do? He says, no. Nothing I can do. He said, you're on your own. Sorry. No help here.
Yeah.
We can't give you clearance. And they got clearance like 6 different times and it got canceled. And he kept calling and texting, and they weren't calling, but he was texting and getting a hold of his staff there in Washington. And they finally got out of there, and he made it back to the United States, and they made it back with, I don't know, 75 or 100, 50
Yeah.
to 100, 50 to 250, I don't know, something like that.
Wow.
But they made it back, and he says, what was infuriating, he says, our State Department just didn't care. He says, they said not, the ambassador of Tajikistan said, well, it's really kind of a touchy situation here right now because we got China and Russia is going to be here on the 8th of September, and we don't want to create any controversy that we helped out. We're trying to stay neutral. This is the U.S. government State Department, and this was a U.S. congressman.
Mm.
And the only reason I'm talking about this guy, hello, Chris Wedgeworth. The only reason I'm talking
Hey,
about this
Chris.
guy is because I'm proud to say he's my congressman.
Oh,
Right here from
wonderful.
Oklahoma's 2nd District where I live. And he is not a show off and a showboat. He's, like he said, my wife was not happy I was going, and neither were my kids, and he's got my vote next time around. That's for sure.
That's
This
good.
next election, he's earned
Yeah.
my vote this time. And
Mhm.
it's just, so that's basically all I was going to talk about that stuff. It's just, he was, and of course, the spin doctors in Washington tried putting out, the State Department tried putting out, well, he was going to interrupt a special operations we had going into Tajikistan. He said, I don't know if they did or not, but I wasn't asking to fly through there. I was asking if they could figure out a way to get us clearance. That's all.
Right.
He was a U.S. ambassador. I was just trying to get clearance from the U.S. ambassador to have him help. He said he couldn't help us. We were on our own.
Yeah.
Don't bother him. Got more important things to worry about.
Yep.
Really? That's one. That's a U.S. citizen. Two. That's a U.S. congressman. And
Mhm.
here's the good thing that I got out of some of this, and that's the fact that he says he's not the only one. Not everybody is. Obviously they're not all congressmen, because they asked him, well, what if all 452 congressmen go over there? He says, no. He says that's not going to happen. He says this was a unique circumstance in which they felt this was a better way to handle this. And he says, but I'd go back again tomorrow if they needed me to.
Mhm.
He says, did I think I'd ever go there? No, I'm not crazy, but maybe after seeing what I saw and understanding what's going on, he says, yeah, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. He says,
Right.
but I'm saying this, I've got friends on both sides of the aisle. They're all trying to, all of them, the ones that I know, are trying to do something. He says, it doesn't matter party. It's just simply they're trying to do the right thing. And that's
Yep.
that's good to hear, but you're not going to hear that from the far left and the,
Right. Mhm.
and from the White House and stuff. But yeah, the orders were from above. They were told that they were not allowed to help him. And,
Wow.
our own State Department, what's this? It just makes you wonder.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
But anyway, so yeah, we're halfway through. I've been running my mouth for half an hour now. So let's do a shameless plug. Where is it at? I've got it here somewhere. Where is shameless plug? I've got it. Yeah, there it is right there. That's it. Let me put myself on full screen. Let's do that quick, I don't know, 45 seconds shameless plug. And again, I want to thank Jim Beauchart for buying a shirt from my store. I appreciate that, Jim.
We can't hear you, Lloyd.
Okay, let's try this again. You know, it really
Take
wasn't
two.
important. Yeah, take two. This is what the mugs look like. They are nice. You've got one for your channel too, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and you got. Did you order the mug for yourself?
Yeah, I ordered 2 mugs and 2 tumblers.
Oh, okay. Or well, this is sorry, folks. This is the tumbler. The mug is. I don't have my own Grumpy Vlogger coffee cup right now.
Ooh.
I broke it. The only one I've
Oh.
got is the one that Help at Home Jim Hightower had special made for me, and I tell you what, I still use it. It's getting a little wear on it, but it's
It's called patina.
Yeah, it is. It's got patina, all right. Mr. JRC, Mel is working now. He's not co-hosting on the show. Art is my full-time co-host, and Mel will occasionally make appearances, you know, when he's got time off, but I don't know what was going on. He texted me yesterday, said things didn't work out, so he wasn't having a show. So,
Yeah.
it looked like when he put that video up yesterday, Mel got kidnapped. Yeah. I don't know what happened with Mel, but yeah. So what have you been doing, Art? Let's just.
I had a kick-ass show Saturday. I got 65 likes
Cool.
on my channel.
Awesome.
And someone in the chat said,
Matt.
someone in the chat said, and I forgot who it was, said, hey, if you get to 50, I'll chip in 50 for super chat. And we hit 50, and that guy gave 50. Someone else gave me $49.99, and I got several other smaller super chats.
Sweet.
And yeah, it was a kick-ass show. Had Johnny Drone Flyer to come on to give us the lowdown on what's going on. And hey, Bill, Mr. Metro Drones, good to see you.
Oh, hello, Bill. Yeah. Happy Labor Day to you.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, good. It sounds. Yeah,
actually there's Bill Ronayne. It was.
Oh,
and I got a new member to my channel, which is good.
Good. Yeah, I don't do super chats here because, believe it or not, I've yet to make 1,000. I've been doing this for almost 4 years now, and I haven't made 1,000. But you know what? I'm happy. I just.
Do you have a PayPal?
I do have PayPal. Yes, I do have.
All
PayPal.
right. Well, you ought to put that in the chat. Maybe you might be able to get a few bucks that way. Somebody gave me $10 from PayPal as well, which was cool.
Let me see. You know, let's see. Subscribe Star. I have that. Well, I used to have it, but I don't have it anymore. Where they could. I'm going to have to find. I won't. Don't worry about it this week, but I will get it set up for next week. I have
there you go.
I have a tip jar, but for some reason it's no longer. It's no longer in my. So I'm going to have to go back and find it. But I have a tip jar that Chris Hope used to post stuff for up there. But
okay. Steve Mack he's the one that posted my PayPal. That's how I got.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Steve Mack. He was like my first. He was my first sponsor, I guess you'd call him. He sponsored my first prize giveaway, which is how I met Jim Crennan, because he won won that case. So yeah. But yeah, I'm not going overboard this weekend, guys. I'm not going to. I'm tired. It's just like this weekend.
Me too. Well, I went fishing Saturday after we went flying the drones. Got skunked. This morning I got up early. I was scouting out new fishing spots, and that didn't pan out because there was just no access for me to get down to the creek. So I went to another place, went to Big Dry Creek, and nothing there. Just got totally skunked and burnt. Yeah, so that's why I'm a little red in the face.
Well, and I've got sort of a yellow complexion right now. It's because I forgot to move my light. So,
Yeah, you look a little jaundice.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's because I forgot to move my light out of the way and put my color back. There we go. Well, I'm still. Oh well. I ain't worried about it. I guess I could do like my dummy over here and get some, rouge my cheeks and makeup and stuff.
There you
That's
go.
why when you look at these things up close, they're highly over painted. In other words, that's because they're made to be seen from a distance or on camera lights, and they tend to
wash out.
Yeah, they and so they over, it's like stage paint, is what they do. Look here, we got an Aussie on here. Let's go ahead.
Oh,
Hello.
hey, good day, Greg.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear
No,
us?
can you hear me?
You can't hear either one of us?
Hello, Greg.
Hello, Greg. Can you hear me now?
Where are my headphones? They're plugged in. I'll come back. Take me off the screen for a bit.
All right.
Okay. I'll remove you. Let him get that figured out.
Brought to you by Wirecrash.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he can private. Actually, that's the thing. You can't hear Chris Hope. Well, it's because Chris Hope ain't in here. He's just in the chat. If you nod your head when you get it figured out, Greg. So, okay, there you go. You got
There
it
we
figured
go.
out now.
Yeah, how you doing?
All right.
You're a little hot.
Good. Wow.
Greg.
I'm not a little hot. I'm a lot hot.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Dial it back a little bit.
Is that better?
That's
a little bit. Yeah. Just a little more.
It's showing the good numbers in the dashboard, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's just it's kind of spiking the sound a little bit, but yeah.
Put it this way, I've put it on automatic, so it's not my fault if it's too loud.
Yeah.
I just wanted to jump in with one quick little comment.
Okay.
You're doing a lot of good stuff with your puppetry, and it's absolutely wonderful. And I think it's got a lot of possibilities for your channel. Right now, in the background, there was another live stream that I mentioned to you earlier on today that's currently got 2,218 people watching a puppet.
I know, right?
And
hello, Gary.
It's a puppet with a green character that also happens to very often share zucchinis. That's all I'm going to say. So maybe you're onto something with this puppetry thing, but you've got to work out what your angle will be.
Well, and that's it. I haven't worked any scripts yet. I just, bring him on to chat with him for a second to open the show, and then, I'm getting better at, doing his voice and getting better at not, moving my lips or showing the action, and I'm actually getting where he enunciates a little bit better too. That's the big thing. Yeah, enunciate. Like this. Enunciate.
How do you get him to enunciate better?
Actually, I got to do it.
You got to do it?
Enunciating better. Yeah.
Why have you got to do it?
because he's a presidential hopeful, another dummy in the White House.
Greg does sound distorted. It's a mystery, but I've got the volume on auto.
Well, take it off auto.
Take it off auto. Or have you got on auto on your on StreamYards?
Yeah.
Oh no, take it off auto and put it in and adjust it manually.
Yeah.
StreamYards auto sucks.
Is that better?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah,
Much better.
much better.
Much better.
Okay. I don't know. I don't use StreamYard.
Yeah, no, it was yeah, you always put it in manual.
Yeah.
Covation,
Mr. JRC wants to know where I come from. I come from a land down under.
Yes, he comes from Oz.
But I happen to be wearing a Japan shirt just because it's a comfy one that I like.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Did it have a picture of koala on it though?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why would Japan have a koala
Why would
on
Japanese
there?
have a koala? I know exactly. I saw you with that shirt on earlier when we were talking. But I thought, well, I just figured it was an Australian shirt. I didn't know I didn't look at the other logo. I just saw the.
I think it's their soccer team. Their soccer team.
Their soccer team. The Japanese have a koala for their soccer team.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Go figure. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, you think it would be a samurai?
Yeah. Again, Greg, I want to compliment you on your guest you had on Friday night. That guy was just an interesting person, and I really enjoyed visiting with him, especially after the show. We got to talk a little bit, and
I had a lot of fun. He was a good guest.
Yeah, he was. So, who you got coming up next week, or this week? I mean,
so this week is No Limit Drones.
Oh, okay.
Cold Flake. So, just a reminder, Art. Do you want to enter the competition again?
Sure, why not?
Do the same thing. That's all.
I can't remember what I did the first time. So.
Send a photo of some soldering work. That one.
Oh, okay. That's right.
If you don't, I was going to say, if you don't have any soldering work, send some soldering work in.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Yeah, because I think soldering or soldering, either one. Solder. Yeah. That's what my grandfather was. He was a solder. He used to work out there on the plow and sod. Isn't that what those guys are? The solders?
No, they were sod busters.
Oh, okay. I get confused about that crap.
That's all right.
Wow.
I get confused about Americans. They confuse me every minute of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feel bad. I'm confused about them too.
They take letters out of words. Instead of saying solder, they say solder. Instead of saying washing, they say washing. I just don't understand. They claim they speak English.
Yeah.
The Queen's English.
Yeah, but you guys take the R's out.
Some words.
And park.
But then they add.
We don't say mar and
arse.
Huh?
But then you add an R to the word arse.
Because that's how you spell it. That's how you spell it. ARSE.
Yeah, but no, it's AASE.
Not down under.
I know, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway. But you should definitely.
Gary, who is from Canada, Gary Brandt, says, don't try to figure out Americans is futile. You're right. Resistance is futile.
By the way, Mr. J who's wearing earbuds. Tell me, am I still too loud or not? Just out of curiosity.
Yes,
Greg is still crunchy. but a little bit quieter. Still a mystery.
He's trying to figure out what America. I got to put that. That's funny. What did America do to Australia? Still trying to figure out why Greg's yelling at you. Oh, that's good. Yeah. This is a lazy, laid back show. I just don't have I just haven't had the energy. You know, I actually did some more work around the house today, which anytime I have to, get out the tool bag and do a little work is, exhausting. I'd rather just be laying around, watching TV, but I actually promised Judy I would do some things today, and so I did them because I don't like getting yelled at. Because the thing about getting yelled at by Judy is she has trouble finding that word she wants to call me. Fortunately, I don't know what it is either, so I can't translate. But so she's finding new ways to tell me off.
I turned it down a bit more for Mr. J.
Much better.
Yeah, that is better. Yeah. I don't even know what I have mine at. Let's see. Cam and mic, my audio. Actually, no, I have mine set on automatic. Huh. I'll be damned.
Which you should not do, as we've spoken about before.
Yes, I know.
And I didn't have mine at automatic, but I thought I'd try it, and it was just as crap, if not more.
Yeah. Well, you've got a lot of filtering in your stuff. Or are you just doing this straight out the mic?
No, so the filtering is taking out the background room noise, so it should be clean without any hiss and pop, but it's, Oh, I know what it is. It's because it's Chrome. No, it's Chrome versus Safari. When I use it in Safari, it's just that StreamYard doesn't like Safari. So maybe Chrome is doing something different compared to Safari.
Because
but anyway,
when I'm on an Apple product, the only thing I ever use, I like on my iPad or my phone, you have to use Safari because
but on a Mac you can't. It won't let you. StreamYard won't let you use Safari on a Mac.
Wow, I'll be danged. So,
hey Bill, Coast Drones,
Coast to Coast Drones. Oh, thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. And tonight, I'm not ranting so much. I think I've given up.
What stopped you from ranting? Oh, come on. You got plenty to rant about.
Well, I got a lot to rant about, but I know what I can rant about. Give me a few seconds here. I ordered something. This isn't about America. This is about Amazon. This is about Amazon. And I ordered because we've been having some critter problems, and they keep chewing through the drain hose on my dishwasher. And I said that right for you, Greg. Anyways, and they also chewed through the water line on my dishwasher, and it's a brand new dishwasher. I just had it a few months. So exactly. So I've got all sorts of traps and bait and everything, but ever since the flood, they got moved. Ever since 2019, these critters invaded the city because, there's a lot of country around us, and they just haven't left because they're finding a lot of things. And, but anyways, I ordered because, those dishwashers, they only have plastic lines in them. So I ordered a stainless steel mesh line for or I bought one for the water inlet. Then I ordered a stainless steel mesh sleeve to go over. It expands and it'll slide over the drain hose. So first Amazon says, well, it'll be here Saturday. And it shows it was on the truck for delivery. Okay, all right. And then it was supposed to be in here no later than 8 o'clock. Then pretty soon I get a notice that says, it's still en route. It's still in the truck for delivery. Yesterday, I finally got a notice. Actually, it was supposed to be in here. I think it was Yeah, last night. Today's Monday. Anyways, it's Saturday or Sunday. I forgot. It showed up and it said it's out on my front porch. It had a picture of it. I go out there and I pick up the package. Now they delivered it like at 10 o'clock at night. I grabbed the pack and they send me a photograph of it and I pick it up. And I thought, boy, this thing's awful lightweight and this thing's awful flat. And I hold it up to the light. I said, this thing's awful damn empty too. Now it had been lost for 24 hours. It'd been on the truck for 24 hours. And when I finally got it, it was empty. So I found on the bottom of the side of it, there was a slit where it had apparently. So they're probably wondering where the hell that steel mesh thing came from in the back of the Amazon truck somewhere. And ever since they started delivering their own stuff instead of UPS or FedEx doing it, I've been having this problem. Just like this purple Gru, the purple puppet I got. He was lost for a week and a half, and they'd already refunded me my money. So I got hold of a live person. I said, we don't want it back. We've refunded you the money. It's been cleared. We're taking keep it. I said, send me an email stating that I'm not being charged for it. It's in the email right now. I just sent it. And so that was like a $30, $40 item. Well, so was this, that to get 10 foot of that stainless steel mesh covering it. Basically, it's to go over lines in automotive, but it also works great for drain hoses, and because they don't make a stainless steel drain hose. But Amazon has been constantly losing stuff. They tell me it's going to be here on such and such a day, and the day comes and goes, and it doesn't show up, and I'm expecting it, and then it's either lost and they have to refund me the money, or in this case, the package was empty. So that's what I had to rant about. I was pissed about that. But I'll get a new one on Wednesday because I got hold of them right away. And how did you like her delivery? It's been delivered. What do you think about it? I wrote what I thought about it. It sucks. It's empty. It's gone. The item's missing. And they immediately wrote back, we'll send you a new one at no charge. And they did. That's a good thing about Amazon, but it's just like, what the hell are these drivers doing? It's just frustrating. Anyway, so that was my rant. That was me being grumpy.
In Sydney, sorry, I forgot to do it. No. Needed that in the background of your rant. In Australia at the moment, the delivery centre, which is the main New South Wales delivery centre, is in the centre of a COVID hotspot zone. So just about everything is going slow at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing that's going on here is I don't know who they've got for a driver, but they suck at it because they keep losing stuff, And the only reason I got that puppet that time is because I ordered a replacement for it. I ordered something to replace it, and when it showed up, oh look, we've got this thing here. Let's deliver that too. It's like it was almost 2 weeks before, and they'd already refunded me the money. Like okay, well. So yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it too. Anyways, I'm not going to go an hour and a half tonight. I think I'm going to get ready to shut her down because I've run out of stuff to talk about.
Hang on. There's something wrong.
I know, right?
Grumpy, you're up there somewhere, aren't you?
Yeah.
You running out of stuff to talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, it's easy.
You can talk the ass off an elephant.
That's good. I got to remember.
That was original. That was original.
Yeah, that was original. That was very well. You need to write jokes for art.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Art. That was mean. But yeah, no. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start shutting it down. I mean, guys, Drone Nation isn't funny, Gary. Yeah, exactly. Did hell freeze over?
Hey, before you go, just a quick little tip for you. There's a new program that can do chat comments from YouTube, but it'll also do super stickers and super chats differently.
Really?
Yeah, I shared it with Ken earlier today. Let me see if I can find the name of it. But this is really cool. Send mail. What was it called? The only problem is it's for Windows only, which is why I'm not using the bloody thing. It's called Twidget, Twidget.
Oh,
Twidget.web.app. And
Okay.
if you can imagine, you know the dashboard that you see when you're doing my show?
Yeah.
Same dashboard, and you've got a display button next to every single one of them, and it'll work with any broadcasting software. So really cool.
Okay. Cool.
oh,
Yeah. Twidget. I'll have to look that up.
Mm.
CNY photo video. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Lloyd running out of things to talk about.
Yeah.
Miracles can happen.
hello, CNY.
Yeah, that's right there. That Grant and I have known each other for 22 years now, something like that. A long time. And him saying that about me, that's the pot calling the kettle black right there. I mean, that guy, we have one other friend that can outtalk both of us. And which we just kind of sit back and really, yeah, like you guys do me most of the time.
Like you do when John's talking about something technical.
Oh, exactly. Except I usually
Press the
hit
snore button.
Snore button. Yeah. Because
Mm.
But
Or
no, I
cricket.
just well, Greg has a cricket. Actually, I got the crickets too. I just haven't put them into my soundboard yet. So
Speaking of which, we need a new segment for your show.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Well, using segments and the fact that you use farts so often in your show, we need a fart of the week segment, I think.
Yeah, that would.
That's all.
Yeah. Let's see. If I got one, let's see what I've got. Sound effects. What have I got here? Here we go.
Lloyd. Yes, I've heard that one before. But you've got to remember, you're never going to beat me when it comes to sound effects.
Well, that's true.
Oh, how did I do that?
That was
Oh, you did that.
it just finally worked.
You're accepting submissions for fart of the week. Sunrise.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, Sunrise. Sunrise, just get your sample container and send it to Lloyd's home address.
No. We are not accepting no.
Mm-hmm.
You can send a sound file, but that's it, Oh man, yeah. Well, I had to do that. I had to get that out of my system. So where is
You did.
yeah. I'm missing some oh, here we go. Right here.
By the way, Lloyd, I'm trying to work out if it's your camera or if it's your internet. Your resolution seems a bit
smoky.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely smoky. Yeah, I'm noticing that, and I have an idea it's my camera, and because I can't remember if I took it off. I took it off of autofocus in the camera settings and tried to focus it, but I think I need to put it back on autofocus because I'm noticing that it's not as clear and crisp as it used to
Leave it
be.
off autofocus is the right way to do it, but you just leave it like, when you focus it, there's one end of the focus that'll be correct, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I need to go back through and adjust because I'm noticing it is slightly. Let's see if I. Yeah, I've got it on autofocus. That's what the problem is. Yeah.
Anyway,
And it's yeah. Screw it. I ain't worried about it. Show's
And
damn
you
near
look
over
better
anyways.
fuzzy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there is a little bit. There is a little clearer. Okay, finally. Uh,
Hello, Richard.
yeah, I need
the
to
guy on
say
the bottom is
hello.
way too loud. I can't. Oh my god! I've already turned my mic down to 50%.
I'll turn it down to 25.
Yeah,
That might
Trevor, we were
improve it.
having sound machine wars. And Greg would beat me. He's because I have a smaller board system than he does. He's got one that's and
What she
he's
said.
got a yeah he's shut the hell up, you little shit. Anyways, that just probably scared off. We probably just lost all our viewers now. All the ones the new ones, they're like, oh my God, he's playing with. Uh, yeah, Mike, soundboard envy. You got it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least your
Thanks, Gary.
at least your puppets are not bringing out the cucumbers. Anyway,
Yeah. Oh man,
gotcha,
guys.
Art.
No, I'm gonna tell you a story, and this is a true story.
Oh,
And Grant, who's in there, can attest to this. We were playing, we played different games like Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, and we switched it. We ended up playing World of Warcraft, and we had this one guy. Believe it or not, his name was Greg. He was from Yakima, Washington. He was he was one of these 5-star chefs, worked in some fancy restaurant, and he was the head chef. He was the he had a sous chef that worked for him, and he got he ended up he came on one night. He says, I had to fire a guy today. I said, really? He says, yeah, it was one of my sous chefs or one of my assistants. I guess he was in charge of like vegetables and stuff. Apparently, during his breaks, he was going to the bathroom and taking cucumbers with him and using them. The women, because it was apparently like a employee bathroom, yes. And and this was in a 5-star restaurant, and this guy was doing rude things with the cucumber, and apparently one of the ladies walked in. Yeah, one of the ladies walked in and caught him.
ooh.
And yeah.
Oh, that cucumber's got a brown coating.
Yeah, well, that damn sure wouldn't have bought no cucumber sandwiches at that place or had a cucumber salad at that place after hearing that. So, if you ever go to Yakima, Washington, if you go to one of those fancy restaurants, never order the cucumber salad
Right.
or the cucumber
And
sandwich.
stay away from the fecal fajita.
Yeah, exactly. But this was a true story. He told us this, and we're going like, "Are you kidding? No." And this guy was, it's like he says. And he just would throw the cucumber into the trash can after he got through with it. Instead of trying to hide it, he just dropped the cucumber in the trash can and that's fresh ground pepper. Yeah, that would.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that
would be a simple solution. Put pepper on your cucumbers.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he ended up having to fire this guy. He made sure that the guy never went to work in another restaurant after that, if I remember right. But yeah, the guy, he says, Are you kidding? He's you know, okay, you don't do it here at the restaurant, and you don't.
Yeah.
No, that's just wrong.
No.
And but yeah, we all just like, oh my god, but that was a true story, and God, that was years ago. He told that to us, so you know, but yeah, it was. Oh, hello, Sean Hyde. Well, you guys are getting here just as my show's fixing to wind up. I had to tell one gross story before I shut down. That was, yeah. When you and as soon as you started telling that thing about cucumbers there, Greg,
Mm.
the name Greg and cucumbers just for some reason just all
Mm.
matched.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hang on. I've got one thing that I'll just see if I can find it.
Okay.
Didn't play?
No.
Hang on. I'll try one more time. Where is it?
Richard thinks, he's just, how can I unhear that? I know, right? Hey, you come to the Grumpy Vlogger show, you never know what in the hell you're going to hear on this show. That's you know.
I know why. Hang on. Sound Desk Virtual Driver. That one. Try this.
Eat it.
Oh, and by the way, when will you be? Because you've been working using OBS, and how long will it be before Oz by Drone becomes a full OBS channel?
I'd say, what's the date now? September, beginning to mid-October. Just, I've got more work to do.
Okay.
So
Sean,
he's
you're
old
glad you missed
before the
it.
BS.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's coming a long way. I mean, it really has. And yeah, yeah. He's wondering how long it would take for me to tell that story.
Mhm.
Yeah, Grant heard the story too. That he come in from our friend. He went by Yawa, which was he's from Yakima, Washington. So, and he come in there telling that, and we were just like, "Oh my God, this just isn't. That's just not right." Okay.
That's just not right.
Yeah, it wasn't, man. Of course, now mind you, it's not just a bunch of guys that were playing. Well, Judy was playing. We were playing online games, and she was in there listening to it, and she says, she's going, you know, people are stupid. It's just she's
Mhm.
like, that's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, it's anyways, yeah, we had a lot of fun, but that's probably the one story out of all of that
Mhm.
that I remember the most is that him telling that. And of course, I've never been a fan of cucumber, and that just damn sure made me not be one after that too.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, especially fried one.
yeah, Judy used to actually like cucumbers back when in her younger days, but I don't think she's had cucumber salad or anything since that story. I think it kind of put her off. It is a bit of an off-putting story. So, anyways, Greg, you got Cold Flake coming up on your show on Friday. Uh, is he going to be No Limit Drones, or is he going to be No Show Cold Flake?
Look, you have to admit that regardless, the dude is coming in at like 3 o'clock in the morning for him. So,
That's true. That's true. That's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to be nice.
Subscriber of the month, Joe Blaylock. How's Bigfoot? Oh, welcome, Joe. Yeah, let me make sure. Joe
Oh,
Blaylock, Sean Ives is here. Richard Fink. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And Richard, if I apologize. Anyways, and of course Gary. Let's see, CNY New York photo video. Trevor is here, and all the rest of you. Chris Wedgeworth. I'm just trying to catch anybody I might have missed. And of course Chris at Sunrise Water Media. and all
Rob
the usual
Agnew.
gang. Oh, is he on here? Okay.
Yeah.
Rob Agnew. Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's they're all coming in right now because there's no Drone Nation. Yeah.
Oh, no?
Not on?
No.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
you could keep on going for a long time then.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
CNY New York is Mike Roach. Okay, well, all right, now I know.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't know that. He changed his name of his channel. Oh.
Okay. Well, I knew that he changed it, so well, that's good to know. Welcome, Mike. I'm glad to. Now that I know who you are, I feel bad that I didn't know that. Didn't know he. Did you know he changed his name?
No, I had no idea.
All right. Well, actually, I like that. That's a good
Yeah.
name. CNY Photo Video.
Uh-huh.
That's an excellent name. It's going to be a bitch to type in
Because
iPad,
everybody
but,
could see and why.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Okay, this show has gone just about as far down. Yeah, where are we? Yeah, it's pretty well gone down the toilet. So let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and
We're just
close
flush
her
with
down.
jokes.
Yeah, we are. We're flushed with jokes. So, anyways, Greg, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. And Art, I always appreciate you being here.
Well, thanks
I
for
don't always
having me.
appreciate your jokes, but I appreciate you. Anyways, let's see. Let's see. I feel you. What did he write up there? Okay. Anyways, all right. 100% participation keep you in the know. Okay. All right. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank everybody in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and set the timer on here and close her on out. And Art, what do you got coming up on your show or on your channel?
Well, I'm going to be playing around with my new toy, my smart controller. I got this. So I'm going to have to learn how to use that. And plus, I did a little bit of tweaking on the Tiny Hot. So hopefully, I'll have better videos.
That's your new smart controller. That's your new smart controller.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering if if the smart controller will make you smarter, because isn't that what it's supposed to do? My puppet over here. I was going. I'm not going to bring him on, but he was telling me that he's written a new book.
Oh.
And because he's getting involved in politics, it's called President for Dummies, and he's sending an autographed copy to Joe Biden. Anyway, bad joke. All right, it sounded better.
Can I just share? Can I just share the thing I was talking to you about before about sending a business card to Joe Biden?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I gave Grumpy a challenge today, and the challenge was to go and make up a business card and, write Lloyd, the Grumpy Vlogger, plot finder extraordinaire, and send it to Joe with an enclosed note saying, just in case you need my services, here's my number.
Yeah, because unfortunately, our president keeps losing the plot. That's the reference. Of course, not all the Americans would understand what that meant, but I did. Yeah. Anyways, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and put myself on full screen. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. Again, Art, I appreciate you being here. Greg, I appreciate you dropping in. I appreciate Ron Lockwood dropping in. And everybody in the chat, I appreciate you guys too. So let's go ahead and hit the weekly timer out. And again, folks, I know you could have been anywhere. Well, maybe not today. There wasn't anybody on. But most times you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here, and I appreciate that. So sit back and enjoy this 5 minutes of bluegrass slide. And Joe says he's been in politics 150 years. So anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all being here. And y'all have a good rest of the week. For anybody who's been following, I just got a text from Art saying that Johnny Drone Flyer just got his power back on today. So good for him.
Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please to me the adieu. kindly view me on YouTube.
Okay, folks, remember what I say. Be kind, treat each other better than you would treat yourselves. Remember, everybody matters, even old dummies like me. Y'all take care. See you next week.